So today was fine. Um, I, me and my mom cleaned up the garage a little bit, and then we went out to go eat, and we got to babysit my nephew, which was really nice. It's always fun being around him, and it was the longest time that I got to be around him. And he just loved playing with me, and it was really nice to be able to play with somebody. I know it sounds weird, but like I told you, I've been really secluded, I guess. I've been secluding myself from everybody, so being able to just interact with somebody, with the exception of cleaning or just talking, like I actually got to play with him, and he kept trying to tickle my feet. My sister, she over-exaggerates tickling feet, because he'll like touch her foot, and he's gonna be 2 in January, so he touches her feet, and she like freaks out, and it's a whole big thing, so he thinks it's super funny to get that reaction, so he kept trying to tickle my feet, and every time he'd do that, I'd make a big reaction, and then I'd try to go tickle his feet, and it was just really cute, and I really love him, and I'm so happy that I got to spend some time with him. I used to see him every single day. I used to live with my sister, so I used to see him every day, and he always had the biggest smile every time he got to see me. Even though it was every single day, I would walk up the stairs, because I lived in their basement. Me and Michael did, before my mom got a place. And so I'd go upstairs, and he'd be getting his breakfast, and I'd be going into work, and I'd always see him, and he'd get his big old smile, and the nurse that was with him, because he has Prader-Willi syndrome, so he has nurse care as kind of like a babysitter, but not like a babysitter because it's nursing. But the nurse that was with him always would say, "Who's that? Is that Aunt Cece?" And I would like be super happy and super excited to see him, and he'd have the biggest smile on his face, and I'd kiss him, and I'd leave him to go to work. Well, obviously that's not the case anymore. I hardly ever get to see him, but when I do, he's super excited and super happy, and it makes me really happy. Now, the only person he seems to love more than me is Michael. He loves Michael. He would choose Michael over me any day, and I always pretended like it was annoying, which it kind of is, because he's my nephew, you know what I mean? But he just loves Michael, and I don't know what it is about Michael. So I don't know what it is about Michael, but he just seems to really love Michael, and I just feel bad, because when I was taking pictures of him today to send to Michael, I was saying, "Hey, can you smile for Uncle Mikey? Let me take a picture for Uncle Mikey." And he would get really excited thinking that Uncle Mikey's here. Well, he's not, and it made me feel really bad, and I just kind of was like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get your hopes up." So that made me miss him even more, because I know I'm not the only one who misses him. His dad also texted me today. Apparently Michael hasn't written him or his sister any letters yet, and even they've sent him some letters, and he hasn't. And when I talked to Michael beforehand about the letters, because I knew he wouldn't have a lot of time, and I asked him, like, "Do you even want letters from me? Because you're probably going to get a lot of letters from other people that you're going to have to respond to." And he told me that I was his first priority, and that he would always write to me before he would write back to anybody else. So I didn't really know how to, like, tell his dad that. And I don't know if like his dad would take offense to it or anything, but I just kind of felt weird about it because I know that he's writing me and that he's been writing me, and his dad or his sister hasn't gotten anything back. So I feel like weird because what am I supposed to say to that? Because I know that I'm Michael's priority. And I mean, I'm his wife, so that should be the case, but it just kind of made me feel weird, I guess. I didn't know what to say. But always, I mean, I can't change it. At least I'm getting letters, and I'm happy that I'm getting letters. I'll let him know that his dad wants something back, but I'm sorry for being selfish, but I still hope he would write me before he would write his dad. So that's pretty much what's gone on today. I'm doing a Bible study over the Passover tomorrow, and that is kind of nerve-wracking because I practiced it tonight and I just don't feel like I'm giving it justice. Well, number one, I'm not Jewish and I'm not teaching it to a Jewish people, so that's one thing. But also, I feel weird because like I prepared this and I was really excited for this, but when I practice it, I don't feel like I gave it justice, and I'm still not very good. Like I've only done 2 other Bible studies where I've been the one fronting it, and I don't feel like I'm very strong in it, and I'm trying my best to learn and to try to be good at this. But obviously it's going to take some practice and it's going to take some time, so I hope that I can do this justice tomorrow. I'm praying that God will put in my heart what needs to be said and what needs to be done, and it will go over well. That's kind of my prayer. So, that's really my update for today. I'm not sad, I'm not happy. I've been missing my dad and Michael a lot. So it's pretty hard on me to get hit with both of those at one time. But the most is I'm excited. I'm really excited. I have 26 days until I can see Michael. And that means I have 3.5 weeks, a little over 3.5 weeks before I can see him. And that's really, really exciting for me to know that I can see him in 3.5 weeks. This week went by so fast. It's Saturday night, so tomorrow will be officially the end of week 5, but it's crazy to think about how quickly this went by, and I'm praying and I'm begging that the next 3.5 weeks will go by quickly. I'm excited to see Michael, and I'm excited to get past this and be able to talk to him every single day again. That's my next step, and I can't wait. So, this is my update for the end of Saturday of week 5, and I will speak to you tomorrow.